Welcome back, my friends, to another gaming news video here on the channel. Today we got a bunch of brand new information about a bunch of next-gen games. Really exciting time. Yesterday we talked about all the enhancements for Fortnite coming to next gen. If you missed that video, definitely check it out. A lot of people are upset that Fortnite's gonna not have 120 FPS, at least at launch. Give it time. They're gonna be working on things. I'm sure 120 frames will come at some point. Hopefully. It's just not gonna be there at launch, unfortunately. So if you want all the details on that, that's in that video, but we got a bunch of other games information that came out after that. Really quick, if you guys are new to the channel, we do a variety of gaming content, gaming news videos, kind of like this one, let's plays, gameplays, different things like that. So we both talk about the games and we play the games as well, and there's going to be a lot of both. We're going to be unboxing the new consoles that were just around the corner. We are super close, my friends. At the time of recording this, we are like about under a week away from Xbox Series X and Series S, and just over a week from or just about a week, yeah, just a tad over a week from the PS5. So I'm going to be unboxing the Series X and the PS5. We're going to be going through it all, checking out all the new stuff like the UI and stuff, of course playing the games, everything like that. It's going to be so much content. It's going to be crazy. So make sure you guys keep it locked if you're you know, not already subscribed to the channel. All right, so Gears 5. Let's talk about Gears 5. So most of these games are actually going to be PS5, but we actually have some details on Gears 5. I'm going to throw this up on screen right now. Shinobi tweeted this out. This is actually coming from a YouTube video, but of course Shinobi put it in kind of a nice little point format. So dynamic 4K 60 FPS, which averages 1728p, improved shadows and reflections, high-res textures, reduced latency input, load times reduced up to 80%, and there's going to be 120 FPS multiplayer mode, which apparently is really solid. So those are some of the new details regarding Gears 5 on Xbox Series X. Of course, Gears 5 came out a little bit ago, obviously on the current consoles, Xbox One family and Windows 10 as well, of course. Now, a lot of people are kind of upset at the whole dynamic 4K thing. But I mean, 4K, dynamic 4K and upscaling is kind of, you know, it's kind of the future. DLSS and stuff. You know, a lot of people say, you know, they complain if something's not native 4K. But honestly, these methods of, you know, getting these kind of, you know, 4K resolutions without it being native, they've been doing a lot better. The technology's been a lot better. So, I mean, even if it's not native 4K, it's still going to look absolutely insane. The details are going to be crazy. So, I mean, I don't think it's like a huge deal to get up in arms about. But I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. So, let me know what you guys think about dynamic 4K versus, you know, native 4K. Again, I don't think it's a huge deal from what I'm understanding about it, but maybe I'm wrong. Moving on to some other stuff. Gran Turismo 7. Now, this is a game I'm getting pretty excited about, because I feel like this might go back to the roots of Gran Turismo. I used to be a huge Gran Turismo fan back in the day. I remember playing Gran Turismo 1 and 2 specifically on PS1. And I really hope that Gran Turismo 7 is going to kind of have that kind of core, you know, feel to it. I don't know. I kind of drifted away from the game over the past few years. It just, I don't know, it didn't feel the same to me personally. You know, but I don't know. Maybe I'm one of the few that wanted to go back to those kind of roots, but I'm getting excited. It looks really good, and if you are excited as well, you might not have to wait too long. So a French advertisement, I'm gonna throw this up on screen right now. A French advertisement actually says at the bottom left corner of it, you can see it circled in red, that it's planned to basically release in early 2021. If you translate it, that's what it says. Plan to release in the first half of 2021, and this seems to be an official PlayStation 5 advertisement. So pretty exciting stuff. I mean, excuse me, we already have word that apparently Ratchet and Clank is also going to be in the first half of 2021. So it makes sense that if we get both Gran Turismo 7 and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart in early 2021, the first half, that's still kind of that launch window. That would be absolutely amazing. We got a pretty good lineup to launch into, and then, you know, we can get through those games over, you know, over Christmas and whatnot. And then as we go into, you know, 2021 and into spring, you know, we get a couple more games in that launch window period. So hopefully we get some official news for both these games on an exact release date, because I'm excited for both. Let me know if you guys are excited for both these games. Speaking of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, we actually got more information about that game as well, not release date wise, but someone actually asked Insomniac Games on Twitter if the game is going to be on PS4. I'm gonna throw it up on screen right now. This is what they had to say. So very simple response. Insomniac Games says that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is going to be a PS5 exclusive. So of course, you know that certain games like Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to be on both consoles, PS4 and PS5. Same thing with Sackboy: A Big Adventure. But apparently Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will not. It's exclusive to PS5, which I guess makes sense because the whole idea of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is being able to traverse through dimensions really quickly and instantaneously, which is one of the biggest things that, you know, they're utilizing the SSD for. So it might not work the same way. The concept of the game might not work the same way on just a normal hard drive that isn't super fast like these ultra fast, you know, SSDs in the PS5 consoles. So again, at that point, if you want to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, you're gonna need a PS5. Don't know if you guys consider that a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, at some point, I mean, it's still early, but at some point, you know, all devs are going to move on. They're going to leave PS4 and Xbox One behind. They're going to focus on the next generation of consoles. Probably within the, you know, the next couple years, you'll see devs start to kind of slowly drop off from, you know, the previous gen and just start focusing on the current gen, which is going to be PS5, Xbox Series X, and Series S. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. I don't think it's a huge deal, again, because of the concept of the game. I think it just works best on PS5. It might not work, you know, it might not make sense on PS4. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making any sense right now. Who knows? Next up, we got some brand new information regarding Demon's Souls, which is pretty exciting stuff. This was coming from a Washington Post article. I'm gonna throw up a tweet that just kind of bullet points some of the main, you know, kind of ideas of Demon's Souls. So apparently you can feel arrows fly past your head, and apparently it's quite disturbing. So of course we have the haptic feedback in the controller. You mix out the, you know, new 3D audio or whatever technology that they have in the PS5, and apparently you can actually feel the arrows fly past your head. So that's pretty cool. I think haptics are going to be a lot cooler than most people think. Everybody who's gotten hands-on with the PS5 so far are saying the controller features like the haptics and the adaptive triggers and all that are super like next gen and very impressive. Anyways, furthermore, whenever you die, you're right back in. So the SSD just loads really quick. They say you can feel metal striking metal, parries, or good blocks. Also, there's a new feature on the PS5 UI, which has like guides and things like that, which we've seen with Sackboy when they teased off or they showed off the UI for the first time. Apparently there's going to be over 180 guide videos for Demon's Souls, which is going to be absolutely insane. So again, that's going to be featured in the PS5's kind of game help feature that again we've seen kind of showed off a little bit when they showed off the UI. So that's pretty crazy, man. That sounds really cool. I never played like any of the Demon's Souls franchise. I heard it's very punishing, so I'm kind of scared too. I'm the kind of guy that, like, if I get really stuck on something's really hard, I start to rage a lot. I'm kind of scared, man, especially with these next gen controllers. You don't want to be throwing these things, man. Okay, we got to all learn to control our rage. Anyway, so moving on from that, we finally have some new details on Resident Evil 8, which is pretty exciting stuff. So the Resident Evil 8 page on the PlayStation website actually got updated. So throw that up on screen right now. You can see stunning visuals. You can explore Resident Evil Village's beautiful yet terrifying vistas in 4K with ray tracing. So it's confirmed that Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 8, will have ray tracing. Of course, fast loading thanks to the ultra speed SSD. Adaptive triggers. You're going to be able to feel the weight and pull of weapon triggers for an even more immersive experience. I'm so excited about the adaptive triggers. It looks so crazy. Of course, we've got haptic feedback. Simulate the feeling of firing a real gun with haptic feedback. It's going to be crazy. And then, of course, we've got the 3D audio tech. On compatible headphones, surround yourself with the carefully crafted music and sounds of survival horror in Resident Evil Village. 3D audio enhances the experience by making you feel the hair raising sounds coming from every direction. My friends, it's crazy. It sounds so insane. I love this. I love the PS5 features in the controller. We unboxed the controller recently. If you guys missed that video, I'll link it down in the description below, or you can just go check it on the channel. It's probably one of the most recent videos by the time you're watching this video. It's pretty cool, man. I've finally to get hands-on to feel that controller. Of course, we haven't been able to feel, or I haven't been able to feel the adaptive triggers or the haptic feedback or any of those kind of things because, you know, that's obviously not something you can really experience until you're playing, you know, on PS5. You can use the controller on PC and things like that. It's just there's not going to be any haptic feedback or, you know, the adaptive. Oh my goodness. Triggers are going to, you know, they're programmable triggers. So, you know, obviously if you're playing a PC game, you're not going to experience that, you know, developers are going to have to program that for PS5 games, or games on PS5 rather. So pretty exciting stuff. Let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, guys. And we got a lot of crazy next gen content coming your way. Lots of stuff. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Xbox Series X unboxing, PS5, Miles Morales, Sackboy Big Adventure, Godfall. I don't know, man. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to knock out here on the channel with next gen. A lot. There is a lot going on, so keep it locked. Let me know if you guys are excited and what you guys thought of today's news, and I'll see you guys very soon in another one. Until then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.